can't handle the truth.
Hello everybody, my name is Ifan Yuba and this is 360 Degree Mastery. This is the channel where we teach you personal effectiveness, self-mastery, and how to create, grow, and manage your wealth. If you are watching this video right now, you have not subscribed to the 360 Degree Mastery, then what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you will know when new videos are coming out. I put out new videos every week and my videos are full of tips to make you a better person, to make you a happier person, to make you a more successful you in your life, in your business, and in your relationships. Now today, I want to take a little bit of time to talk about the concept of living within your means. We have all heard that term before, live within your means, live below your means, but really what does it take for one to live within or below one's means? Now means in this case is talking about your income, so it would follow that if you are earning $1,000 a week, then your rent, your transportation, your feeding, your utilities, your entertainment, your healthcare, everything together will not be more than $1,000 a week in total. That is living within your means or living below your means. Now, how can you live within your means? The first thing that you need to do is you need to track your expenses. Track your expenses. If you are spending more than you are earning, if you find that you have to borrow before the end of the month or before payday, then that is the first sign that you are living or you're about to start living above your means. So you track your expenses, you create a budget, and you try to follow that budget. I know it's not easy budgeting. I find it very hard, even after all these years. I find it very hard to create and follow a budget, but it is a discipline that you have to work on and you have to build. So track your expenses. Then the second thing that you need to do is you need to separate your wants from your needs. Now there are some things that we want, we would like to have, but really we don't need them. These are the things that you put at the bottom of the list. First of all, if you're making a list of things that you need to spend money on, put your needs first. Okay, those things that you cannot do without, things like food, things like healthcare, things like your rent, those are the things that you need. You have to pay money for them first. And then once, maybe that new shirt or maybe that trip to the cinema that you've been promising yourself, those are wants that you can put at the bottom of the list, such that if you have a little bit of money left over at the end of the period after you're planning, then you can spend money on that from time to time, not all the time. The third thing that you need to do if you want to live within your means is for you to buy only when you can afford it, when you have cash. All right, you know, I say something in my video. I said if you cannot afford to pay cash for 5 of them, then really you cannot afford 1 of them. Okay, so if you are planning to spend money on something, check your pockets, check your account, check your finances. If you can't on the spot pay cash or do a transfer for 5 of them, then maybe you should consider buying 1 of them. If your money is so little that after buying that item you have no money left, then you are about to start living above your means. The fourth thing that you need to do is for you to have an emergency fund. I've talked about having an emergency fund on this platform before. It is very important for you to have money kept aside that you can use for spontaneous on-the-spot investment, or should in case there be a disaster or a problem of some kind, something that you need to spend money on immediately that you won't have to borrow money for, then you have that money available. A lot of people do not understand this concept, and I'm saying it right now. An emergency fund can save you a lot of trouble. It can put you in a position to take advantage of a wonderful opportunity, or it can save your life or the life of a loved one. Have an emergency fund. It is very important. Now, the fifth thing that you should do if you want to live within your means is for you to get comfortable and stay comfortable. I say it, if you are not living at least in a little bit of comfort, then you will not be able to make sound financial decisions. I'm not talking about luxury, I'm talking about comfort. Let me give you an example. If you are living far from your place of work and transportation is very difficult, such that you have to sit in a crowded vehicle for hours on end, or you have to walk long distances to get to work, then you are not living comfortably. If you can afford it, if you can get some money together, or if you can join somebody and you guys can get a small car that can convey you from your house to your workplace in comfort, then you will find that you'll be able to give your best to that job, and then when you need to make financial decisions, you'll be in a better position, you'll be of sounder mind to make financial decisions. So get comfortable, if you want to live within your means, because people that are uncomfortable often make bad financial decisions and they end up living above their means. All right, now the sixth thing that you should do, you should keep in mind if you want to live within your means, is you should save for the short term and invest for the long term. Now, I've done videos where I've told you that saving money is not the best way for you to be creating wealth. That doesn't mean that you should not save money. You should learn how to save money, but you should also learn how to invest money. Now, if you're going to save money, you're saving money for the short term. That means there is something that you need to do, within a short time frame, and you need to hold on to some money to be able to do that thing. That is saving money. But when you want to create wealth for the long term, then you are investing money. You don't save money to build a house. You invest money to create wealth, to build wealth, and then when you have sufficient amount, you then build the house. Okay, so remember what I said: save for the short term, invest for the long term. That is the best way to create and maintain wealth. That is the best way to live within your means or below your means. How do you see this video? If this video was helpful, please go ahead and click like. Share this video with somebody who needs it. I'm sure there's somebody out there who needs this video. Check out my online store. The address is there at the bottom of the screen, saskeventures.com. My name is Ifeanyi Ubah, and this is 360 Degree Mastery, and I'm urging you to please live within your means. I wish you a prosperous week ahead. Continue to observe the safety protocols, and by God's grace, I'll see you next week with more tips, more bits of advice and information on how to help you create wealth and become the best person that you can be. Namaste.